What's up, everybody? It's Chris, and I'm back to react, and I just fucking woke up. And I woke up to this notification. And I am ready for this. I say, but I'm probably not. And I wanted to drink a certain liquid for this video, but I don't have the balls, apparently, to get it. So I am going to be drinking something else. I'm going to be drinking this. Yeah, don't focus on the eye, by the way. But yeah, let's get into this video. See where it's gonna go. How long I'm gonna scream for. If any of my theories are correct, which apparently I'm gonna talk about at the end of this video, because apparently I have a lot of fucking theories that I've had for over 2-3 months. So, let's get into it.
Obviously, on Sultan Sketches.
Alright, nice recap.
Well, sure, but it's kind of sad. It sounds like she's writing about leaving him. This is a story about 4 friends.
Okay.
I went into high school not having any friends. A few people dropped out of the class, and some people moved into the class. Dylan!
I forgot
you got transferred to our
everything
class.
that happened in
That's
episode
awesome,
1.
Hey, I'm Melissa,
I
and
just realized
this is Kelly.
Hello.
It took about 2 days before we all became extremely close. Sultan, Kelly, Dylan, and Melissa. I drew a picture of us with goatees, and they were tied together. On the drawing, I wrote the words, connected. Whether you like it or not, these were my friends, my treasures, and we were happy. I was happy. So very, very happy.
Okay, there's a tone difference.
Hi.
Right, there were a couple theories
what's up?
about the phone call. Yeah.
Do you think he's okay? It's been a week and we haven't heard a single thing from him.
Sultan, you cut your hair. You haven't been to school in a while. Is everything okay?
Right. This is where we last left off.
Sultan?
I knew it.
So we're back to the present, and this is literally where we left off. I'll close this for a bit.
You haven't been to school in a while. That person, the one who was sick, did she...
Yeah, she did.
She passed away.
I'm sorry to hear.
Thank you.
There's something else, isn't there? I don't mean any offense, but you weren't that close to her. You couldn't have been. But I can see this is affecting you. Why? What's going on, Sultan? Look, I know we haven't been as close since you became friends with Melissa, but I'm always here for you, and if you ever want to talk,
Princess.
Oh, damn.
You are the last person I want to talk to right now.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold up. So obviously Princess has, because we know that Princess is Sultan's best friend, and we know there's a whole series documentary on Princess. Now, obviously the whole glitching out could either involve that he's trying to fight what is clearly a depressive state because of somebody passing away, or it's also because she is the longest friend he's had, and clearly she was the one that, like, kind of was pulling him out of that state, because we saw like at the beginning it didn't really work out with any of the other people. There was no glitch, or maybe that hasn't happened yet. And third of all, when it comes to losing somebody, if you are somebody that has a lot of empathy, maybe there's something else that's gonna come up. I'm just shoelacing or shoe throwing or whatever. If you have a lot of empathy, it doesn't matter who passes away or anything. Even if you weren't 100% close with them, you do feel that. But there can also be issues happening at the home because other family members could have been closer, and it could affect the people surrounding you and the environment. And I mean, that's just my thought. So we're probably finding out later, anyways.
A week after I received the phone call, I returned to school. I returned to school empty.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many things going on in my head, and I let them take control of me. I was no longer happy. I was no longer smiling. I was in a dark place,
Yeah.
and I chose to be there. My friends tried to reach out to me, but I didn't accept them. During class, at lunch, in texts, they would try to talk to me and comfort me, but I refused to speak to them. I didn't want anything to do with them. I wanted to live my life without speaking to any of them ever again. It wasn't just my friends. My parents, my brother, my sister, they all tried to reach out to me and talk to me during this time period, and
Aww.
I shut them out.
Poor Dee Dee.
I shut them all out. I said many toxic things to them. I said anything I could to make them hate me, to make them distance themselves from me. My family never gave up. At one point, they sat me down for the first family intervention we'd ever had, and they all started to cry and asked me where I had gone. They asked me where their son was, where the happy-go-lucky child had gone, who was obsessed with the happiness and the light of the world, who craved human connection and did everything he could to create and strengthen those bonds. I remember sitting in that family room, crying, saying sorry, saying that I couldn't be that person. Not anymore. I then got up from the room and left.
The color palette has
My parents thought they had done
incredibly
something wrong,
changed.
that they were missing something, but they hadn't. My parents have always been the sweetest, most caring parents a person could ask for.
Right.
This was my issue, something I had to deal with myself. Every day my friends tried to reach out to me. Every day I turned them down. It became clear to them that even though they loved me and cared for me dearly, this was something personal. They wanted to help me. But how do you help someone who doesn't want to be helped?
It's a really hard issue.
Eventually, they stopped reaching out. They didn't give up, but when a person shuts you out for so long, sometimes it's best to give them space. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And I had successfully shut myself out from the world. I didn't speak to my friends when I was at school. I didn't speak to my family when I was at home. I didn't even have pets back then. I was alone. Completely alone. And this was something that I had chosen. I wanted to be alone. Was I happy now? No, of course not. But at the time, I thought this was the best outcome. I thought this is what life should be. This is fine. A few months passed by, and nothing had changed. My friends tried every now and then to talk to me, but I still wouldn't budge. Every now and then, I would catch myself watching my friends have fun and interact, thinking, I want them back. I want my friends back so badly. And then I would shake my head and carry on. No, you don't want that. You can't have that.
Why?
It's for the best, Sultan. You know that.
Hmm.
On the week before school holidays, I went to class. I sat down away from my friends, as usual. Just one more week, and then I could take a break from this heartache for a while. I just needed to push through it. Just...
Heartache meaning you were going to just continuously lock yourself away from everything, because if you are not talking to your family, you're just going to lock yourself in your room, be a depressed mess, and let the darkness consume you, because you're already doing that all the time. And if you feel like you're not worthy of somebody's time because you're depressed or because of anything that's happened to you, especially if you push them away, we have those thoughts. And I don't know if he's had those thoughts when he was in this state, but a lot of times those thoughts come to the surface. And in reality, the friends actually just want the person back. So let's go back.
One more week. But then I noticed something.
A letter.
Someone had placed a folded piece of paper on my desk. I opened the paper and...
Was it the picture? Okay, the first scene. It was a picture. Yes. Good job, Kelly. Yes. Fight through it. Come on. Ah. Don't do anything bad to that picture. Okay.
Alright, kids, off to your next class.
Nice captions. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want him to do anything to that picture. The ring. Hand grab. Yes. It's a hand grab, sir. Yes. Come on. Damn it. But, the glitching. Again, I like how the longer the glitch is off, like the black and white is off, the longer it most likely signifies that he's getting better with himself. So I like that. Okay.
We need to talk.
No, we don't.
Look, Sultan, I know you're going through a tough time, but we're here to help you. That's what friends are for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need help, but thank you.
Yes, you do. Is this how you want to spend the rest of your life? Shutting out anyone who tries to get close? I know you've been shutting out your family as well. I spoke with your sister.
Kelly, I'm fine, now let go.
No, not until you tell me what's wrong.
Kelly, stop.
No,
Oh,
Sultan,
shit.
I'm not leaving. We can fix this. I need to fix this. Before...
Nothing is going to change, Kelly.
Yes, it can. Whatever is bothering you, we can change it.
No, we can't, now let go.
Yes, we can. Now talk to me.
We can't change death, Kelly!
Oh shit, he snapped.
We can't change it! At the end of the day, we all go away, and everyone we're close to gets hurt.
He speaks truth, though. Just saying. He speaks
We all
truth.
die, Kelly. So what's the point?
Okay. Boy. I agreed with what you said earlier, but what's the point? Honey, there's a lot of points, and I swear to God, they better bring up those points, or you better get it inside your damn head later on. I'm gonna sip my fucking coffee.
At the age of 14, I had a breakdown. That phone call that I received, I can't talk about it because it's not my story to tell. But what I can tell you is how it changed me, how it changed my mindset. I became aware of just how fragile life was. I became aware of how quickly someone's life can change forever. And it frightened me. I noticed that when someone leaves, the people who are affected the most are those closest to them. When someone leaves, the people who held strong connections to them are the ones who fall, the ones who deal with the consequences, the ones who hurt. That's when I realized I don't want to hurt anyone. Not my family, not my friends. I didn't want anyone to be hurt, whether I someday leave or someday die. I need to stress the point that I was not having dark thoughts. I didn't plan on leaving anyone anytime soon.
Good.
But there is only one thing that is certain in life, and that's the end. At the end, the people who I was closest to would be the ones most affected.
Yeah.
That was my mindset at the time. I cut out everyone because I saw the effects. I saw the heartbreak, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone, let alone those who I truly care about. I planned to live my whole life secluded, to minimize the pain that those around me would feel. I decided to sever ties with everyone, not only to protect them, but to protect myself. And that's exactly what I did.
Hold on. Let's just continue. I don't. At that point, death is very scary. And those points are excellent points. And I know that when you're so sad and terrified, you can't think logically. And the thing is, it sucks because it hurts everybody around you. And the fact that he did that so he wouldn't hurt people or have people cry over him when he disappeared, but did the opposite, he hurt everybody around him, is pretty ironic. But also, he hasn't, at this point of the video, learned that when you disappear, when you die, people also cherish the memories that people have of that person. Sure, people are sad and depressed and they wish that person would have continued living, but their time was done. But their memories with that person are never gone, no matter what. And that's the best that we can ask for when it comes to death. In every part of our lives, we will always get hurt. Not just when somebody disappears or dies. When somebody hurts you, when somebody leaves, when somebody says words to you that you never wanted to hear, there's always going to be hurt. And as much as we want to disattach ourselves from other people so we're not that hurt again or we don't hurt them back, it's not possible. Because we can't live our lives like that. Grab it again. Yes!
Sultan, that's the point.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Okay, class, since we finished all we need to for the school term, how about we just watch a movie?
Sir, is it okay if Sultan and I sit in the next room? It's important.
Yes, of course, Kelly.
The teacher probably noticed too. Because my teacher wouldn't
Kelly and I
notice.
sat behind two massive screens while the rest of our class watched the movie. We spoke about everything. Everything I was thinking. Everything I was feeling. She sat there silent, waiting for me to finish opening up. It was the first time I had spoken about it to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't plan on ever telling anyone the truth, but then and there, I trusted Kelly. This all happened about 8 years ago, so I don't remember exactly what Kelly told me, but I can tell you the message behind everything she said. Life, it's about connections. It's about the people you surround yourself with. It's about the feelings you feel. When someone leaves your life, if you're sad, it just means that that person meant something to you. It means that you had a true connection to this one person out of the billions who live in this world. When you're sad, it's a reminder that this person touched your heart, that you grew together, that you had feelings for each other, that you cared for each other. And that's what life is about. You shouldn't be scared of the connections you make. You shouldn't be worried about the very end. You should live. Live in the moment. If you live your life planning for the end, that's not living. If you seclude yourself and don't let people in for fear of losing them, that's not living. I think I was afraid of the pain, of enduring it, of inflicting it. I grew this toxic mindset that I thought was the right thing, but it was selfish. I didn't take into account that I had already hurt those around me.
Yep.
It was only after talking to Kelly that I realized I had messed up.
Yep.
I had chosen the wrong life to live.
Yep.
No, I guess in a way, I had decided not to live. I had decided I didn't want connections.
You're just
I didn't
surviving.
want other people. I didn't want feelings.
Also,
But
grade A.
now I realized that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. I did love them. I always had. I sat there with Kelly and I bawled my eyes out. What had I done? Heartbreak is a part of life. Through heartbreak, we learn and we grow as people. And I think that's what life is truly about. I had chosen a different path. But here's the thing about paths. You can always change them.
How'd the rest of the friends go?
Sultan!
That was cute. Their reaction was cute.
Hey. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm so sorry.
Ah! I knew somebody was gonna do something. I knew somebody was gonna slap him. Slap hug. Yes. Honestly, I knew it was gonna be Melissa, not gonna lie.
Don't do that again.
Oh. Oh. It's so cute. It's heartwarming and cute, and it's great, to be honest.
Everything is as it should be. I'm glad I wasn't too late.
Good job, Kelly.
And that's the story about 4 friends. 4 people who came together.
If I could
And the events
stand
that
Kelly,
transpired to
I
bring
swear
them
to God.
together. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself for what I put them through, or what I put my family through. But I grew.
Mm-hmm.
I learned.
Of course.
And that's what life is about. I reconnected with my friends, with my family, and they welcomed me back with open arms.
I'm very glad.
I will forever be grateful to those around me who forgave me for my actions.
Yes.
I will forever be thankful for these people. These people who never left me.
Nah. I was waiting for something. And that's what we got.
Hands down, the best game I have ever played. I'm kinda sad I didn't save it for the holidays. What am I gonna play now?
Yeah, I told you you'd like it.
Hey, Kelly, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why didn't you give up on me? I spent months avoiding people and, yeah, everyone
She
tried to
probably
bring
had a
me back,
similar
but
experience.
you never gave up. Why? I don't mean offense by this, but you and I aren't super close. I mean, yeah, we are close, but I didn't think you cared this much.
Since when did she have a
Why
bracelet
isn't
on her
after
leg?
months of trying,
Or have I just
you
not
tried
noticed
again?
that?
I had to. Before it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
Too late? You're being weird. What's gotten into you?
Thinking of you, wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end, and hope that our hearts blend. Now, I will step forward to realize this wish.
Kelly?
And who knows, starting a new journey may not be so hard, or maybe it's already begun.
Kelly, what are you saying?
There are many worlds, but they share the same sky. One sky, one destiny.
Mm-hmm. It hurts you to see Kelly cry. Oh gosh, there's gonna be a whole bunch of other now theories, isn't it? Well, hold on. The theory that I'm thinking of right now, that I 100% am thinking of, is most likely Kelly had a friend, and she was too late to save that friend. And that quote sort of blends with it, because no matter where they are, no matter what path they took, they're still in the same sky. It doesn't matter if they're not alive anymore, they're still in the sky, they're still in the same sky as her. But I might just be mistaken. 3 weeks later.
Okay, class, welcome back. Hope you all had a wonderful break. I know I didn't. Let's do the roll, shall we? Deku?
Oh, is
Here.
Kelly like moving?
Jennifer?
Here.
Princess?
Here.
Dylan?
Here.
Melissa?
Here.
Kelly? Kelly?
Sir, that's
Yeah, she moved,
probably an
didn't
old
she?
role.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Kelly moved schools.
Oh, I see. That's a shame. Sultan?
No wonder, yeah, no wonder that theory I did the first time was sort of correct. Shit.
I'm here.
Spanish, French, all the above fiend. Are we gonna get any words from Sultan himself?
And we are finally done. Before I get into it, I just really want to quickly say that I'll be attending VidCon Australia 2019 as a featured creator. I'm really nervous about performing on stage and having actual responsibilities, but I'm also super excited and I can't wait to meet any of you guys who choose to go. This video took really long to make because I took a vacation in America for a month where I went to VidCon and I got to meet all of my friends from YouTube, and it was seriously one of the best times of my life. Well, the parts that I remember at least, but I promise that the next video will be out much sooner, so be sure to tap the notification bell if you enjoy my content. It not only helps support me and this channel, but you'll get notified when I post, and it's pretty cool, I guess. Speaking of my friends, huge thank you to the following people who helped voice lines for this video. It's quite a list. We have Cypher Den who voiced Melissa, Terry TV who voiced Dylan, Dan from Danplan who voiced Deku, Emma Richu who voiced Princess, Alex's Corner who voiced Jennifer, TJ Toons who voiced the teacher, and of course, Illymation who voiced Kelly. That was a mouthful. You all did so well, and I'm really proud of how these videos turned out, and it wouldn't have been possible without the help of my friends, so thank you so much. The links to all these creators will be in the description, so be sure to check them out and send them your support. I also voiced Illymation's dates in her video, which I'll also link, so go watch that if you want to see me voice some very strange boys. If you or someone you know are having the same thoughts as I did during this video, please speak about it. Please speak to either a friend or a specialist about it and get the appropriate help needed.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, love you. Bye.
Secret ending.
Hey guys, so I know I'm 8 years too late, but I finally went out and looked for the star-shaped fruit. I think it's called carambola. This is what it looks like when it's cut up. And even though it's 8 years too late, I thought I'd give it a try and see how it tastes.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
Do you want to try it?
Yes. Freaking Kelly, she's so beautiful!
Not bad.
She's so beautiful. I swear to God. I love it. Okay. That was the finale to that. This is a whirlwind, of course, of emotions. It also was something that you should probably, learn about. Because, hold on a minute. Anyways, yes. Get help. Don't face anything like this alone. It's really hard. to talk to your friends and families about it, then please seek like professional help and just take care of yourselves. Don't face something by yourself because it won't work out. I think I've said all the messages I had to say in this. Kelly actually wrapped it all perfectly, and to be honest, Kelly's last advice before she had to move schools was the best gift and the best thing she could have done at that moment. So that's why we stand Kelly, and also because she's freaking gorgeous. But, anyways, I'm gonna freaking say these theories because I've had them for months. If you don't want to listen to them, then you may leave. I don't freaking care. I just want to get it over with. So, number 1, the Black Crown. We know what it embodies. I said that the Black Crown had to be about dark emotions, had to be about his depression, had to be about all that stuff, right? However, when I went back to the Princess series, he had a black crown every single time he was protecting Princess from douchebag jerks, being overprotective as he is. And I came to the conclusion that possibly the dark crown doesn't symbolize dark emotions per se. I said that it's possible that it reaches a certain level when he, of course, is in a dark place, or when his ego or confidence has been very, very elevated, or he wants to be intimidating to that person in the case of Princess's series. So it's possible, right, that his ring and his crown is that kind of symbolism. Also, the ring apparently is black, So I was like the end or negative impact of effects of an event that has happened. It's possible that that's just a reminder of what has happened in his past, and it wouldn't surprise me if continuously things that have happened kind of just go inside certain what's it called? Items that he possesses, and certain items that he has in the background symbolizes those things in the past and things that it has impacted him in the present. So yeah, the items on the floor are items that impact his present. They are a memory of the past he has left behind, a sense of closure or a close to closure for each step of his life. And it does go well with the theme of his dark crown, the ring, and the memory book, because the memory book also has the dark palette that those two can be combined. And the ring, or just everything, like I said, is just an end to an end. But I don't know. I think I was more smart when I wrote this down, but now it's just all convoluted because it's been more than a fucking 2 months. But the project, this was very worth the wait. The art style is beautiful, the message is amazing, and I don't know. I kind of want to learn more about the Dark Crown. I think everybody has one. I think everybody necessarily doesn't have a crown per se, but I think everybody has one because like a bracelet, a ring, something. Everybody isn't just good. There's good and there's bad. Sometimes bad isn't such a bad thing. Sometimes it's needed to put our foot down and protect the people around us and protect us as well. But, that's just me. That's just my theory. I don't know what you're talking about. But, good work, Sultan. Again. Next time, hopefully I don't do this when I just wake up. Also, Sultan is a really amazing person. I met him at VidCon, as I said, and you have seen in the podcast. And I can't wait to see more of the stuff. More of the times he's screwed up. More of the times he's grown up. And the lessons that he wants to give. That was my reaction to that. Thank you, all you very beautiful, unique weirdos. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.